Alrighty, just want to quickly go live and show you the exact outreach process on Instagram for growth operators in the house. That got me 5 clients within a month, and I have like sales calls pretty much every day, and it's very crazy how it works. I'm just trying to find a good place to set my laptop where it's not too bright, too not too weird, you know. Um, yeah, if you're a growth operator, you want to drop a heart, like, thumbs up, hello inside the chat bot. Um, but let's get right into it. I mean, why wait, right? I'm gonna share my screen. And I'm gonna show you exactly what I do every day. Well, I haven't done it in a while because the problem is that if you send too many messages on Instagram, it it bans your account, and you don't want that. Look at this. Hmm, maybe not. Let's not get distracted here. But all right, so what I've done is, oh, she blocked me, but that's okay. We'll open somebody else. So what I've done is I've created multiple Instagram accounts. Okay, that's my literal secret. I've created multiple Instagram accounts because every single time that I've had somebody else do outreach for me and booked meeting for me, it's worked best. Every single time that I do outreach for myself using my own account, it doesn't work. Well, it does work, but it doesn't work as good, you know? So that is why I created multiple accounts. So I have 5 accounts that are all women. It seems to work best. And I send messages on all those accounts every single day. Well, like I said, I haven't done it in a while because one of my accounts got banned, and I don't want all of my accounts get banned. So that's why I took a break. And honestly, taking a break makes me realize how important outreach is and how you always want to be on top of it. So what I've done is, I don't know if you're watching, but anyways, you'll watch whenever. So what I've done is I've broken down 5 of those accounts, each account into one different niche, so I know who I'm messaging from which accounts, because I don't want to be sending the same message to the same person from 2 different accounts or multiple different accounts, because I don't like, mostly I'm just copying and pasting just like everybody else, right? But like how you do it plays a big role, and I'm going to show you. But I don't know why we're advertising this guy, but yeah, how you do it plays a big role. And the thing is that you do want to have some sort of separation that, hey, I tried this account with this niche, and now I'm going to try this account with the same niche the next time, and then things like that. You can play around and switch it up a little bit so that you can get literally unlimited number of messages and profiles, because sometimes you'll run out of people to message and things like that. So how do I find people? So let's say on this profile, I uh, want to send messages to spiritual coaches. So the first thing that I want to do is just search spiritual coach. Actually, when I did search spiritual, there was this woman that came up, and I want to talk to that person because it looked kind of good. But anyways, let's talk to Emily. Just open a bunch of accounts so that you can move to the next step, which I'll show you in a little bit. Um, I like to open at least like 5 accounts because spiritual. I need to learn how to spell things first. Um, yeah, spiritual accounts, same thing. So like maybe okay, this time we have 3 accounts only. All right. Now, number one thing that I look for is more than 25,000 followers and a decent engagement, because if you have that, we can do a solid launch. And I can already tell that this woman, we can do a pretty good launch for, as long as she is not selling every with every single post she makes. It looks like she has some offerings, which is always good because that means they want to sell things. But this is the problem right here. This is the only reason why these coaches need a growth operator. You see, they have so many things So many things. This is stupid. This is insane. I hate it. Why would you have so many things? Why don't you give clarity to the people that are actually coming into your vicinity? Let's say if I was a customer, I look at this. One, I don't want to go through the entire list of offering you have, Emily. If you're listening, well, you're probably not going to listen, but like, oh, just please. The max number of things you want to have is one, ideally, and maybe two. And I'll make it. I'll forgive you if you have two. But this shit can't be forgiven. This is bad. Like, please don't be like Emily. Don't do this. Okay. So this is bad. She needs help, and that's great. So the first message that I'm going to write. Oh, I've already sent her a message. The first message that I did write was, Dear Emily, absolutely love your work. So the first part of the message is compliment and a message that actually resonates with her. Second, I get right into it because I acknowledge that they're getting a lot of messages and I don't want to be one of them scammers who's just, like sending a generic thing. So I just admit, well, just be upfront. This is what I'm going to do. And I think the thing that gets me more replies that works for me may not work for you is the fact that I've done it before and I've generated results. So this is, I've done a $52,000 launch, and so I can do it again, and that kind of, I can even put them in touch with one of my clients. And you may not have that advantage, but I want you to remember, I started with nothing. Okay, so you only need one client to build on top of that. So here's the script. Obviously, I can trust you, whoever's watching, to customize it a little bit before you actually send it. But this is what I do. So now that I've stumbled upon Emily, who I have already sent a message, here's a couple of things that I can do for you for this account. I can either just open her story. Can't wait to work with you. I think we can make a huge impact. Just simple as that. And I send that because I've already sent her a message first. So maybe like a couple of her stories and interact a little bit. But now this will basically, it's like a follow up, but like soft follow up. Now I have, because I sent a message to this account that tells us that I like this account. So do I want more like this? Yeah, I do. But before we open more like this, I'm going to open this account. I'm already following her, so I probably have already sent her a message. Um, yep. So I'm going to do the same thing with her again. She's already selling. It's crazy, isn't it? I think we can help you blow your business out of the park. Lots of potential for the first launch. Seriously. Okay. Send this message, and yeah, so it's like doing a follow-up, right? Like you want to do that because you've already opened their profile, you've already done half the work. Why not just go an extra step and just do a follow-up? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and that's okay. That's outreach is the numbers game. Sales is a numbers game. And I've messaged this guy as well. So I'm going to do a same follow-up for him as well. But as you can see, I cannot send another message, but I can send a story message, well, message to a story. Can't wait to work with you. Lots. I don't care about spelling mistakes, honestly, of missing revenue potential. I can see a 40K launch. Just shoot it from your hips. And yeah, so I wonder if it actually sent that message to him or not. Yeah, no, it didn't. Okay, that's okay too. I didn't know that it wouldn't. But anyways, who gives a shit? But this is basically the process that I follow. And now what I would do is I would open this suggested accounts and just open a bunch of these because now This will give me similar accounts with similar type of followings. Well, sometimes it's a bit off, but you can also try, like, if that's not working and not giving you some good account recommendations that have followers, you can just try, the next account. And if, oh, okay, yeah, this is the account that's blocked, so that's why I can't send the messages or requests. But anyways, you get the idea. So this is, sorry for the noise. This is the rhythm, the cadence that I follow to send my outreach, and I can show you the results that I've got. Um, but guys, like, we talk about this every week or pretty much every day in our Skool community. Right now, there is not many people. There's only one guy, so we just probably would end up hopping on a call with each other. But like, once we do have some of you, then we're gonna have group hangouts. That's the only way to kind of really meet like-minded people. So feel free to. There's a link in the description. Feel free to join if you do find value in this. But anyways, as you can see, so I move whoever applies, I move them to the general tab so that I can kind of make sure that I'm following up on them and stuff like that. So as you can see, there's replies. There's a lot of replies coming in. So this one says, I have a couple of ideas. Can I share it? And she goes, sure. And I should have just sent a Loom video or something, but instead I went ahead and just basically told her that, my sales pitch. But yeah, I don't think this account has generated any meetings for me. It doesn't seem like, but it seems like it's also like acting weird and blocked or something. So I wonder, yeah, I don't think this account has generated any meetings for me yet. But let's go to the next account and see if we can actually follow people, because that's weird how, um, yeah, what if we try to follow same person? Okay, yeah, it seems like because all of these accounts are connected, so these are all spammed, and the problem is now I can't send any messages, or I can send messages, but I can't just follow them, and that would just result into, my messages just going into like a spam folder or something, which I don't really want, so I'm not gonna bother sending messages, but like I want to show you the responses it's kind of gotten me. Um, so yeah, I had a meeting with this woman, as you can see, booking the time and whatnot. And yeah, like I'm unable to scroll through the messages, but like there's some really good responses. But anyways, too bad I can't show you, but like at least you have an idea of what kind of outreach I do, how I do it. And honestly, if that blocks your account, who gives a shit? Create a new one. Um, I'm in touch with this big creator. Not that you're gonna go steal it. Maybe you will, but we won't be friends anymore then. But talking to this creator, and um, anyways, yeah. Let me go to general, see what kind of replies we have, and yeah, had a call with this woman before she blew up. That's my regret, number one regret. Like, she was at 52,000 followers when I had a call. Now she's at 200. If I had started to work with her, it would have been freaking awesome. We make mistakes, we learn, brothers. Um, oh fuck! I'm so sorry, man. Um, I didn't know that I wasn't sharing my screen. But hello. All right, let me. I guess I'm gonna have to go through it again. But anyways, create a 5 accounts. This is the message. This is the outreach message I send. Um, I don't know if you're still here, but hopefully you'll come back. And yeah, hi. This is the message I send. Um, I don't really usually say you're beautiful and whatnot because it's whatever. But this is basically what the message that I sent that has performed the best for me. And yeah, when I get a response, I move them to general so that I can follow up with them. And I have multiple accounts. Right now, they're all blocked by Instagram because I've been sending too many messages to those people, and it's time to create new accounts. But who gives a shit? Just make more and keep booking people. So yeah, that's what it looks like.